Hi, and welcome to Personal Health and Wellness. I am Kendall Repass. I am the instructor for the course. I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself and to tell you some things about what we're going to do while taking Personal Health and Wellness online. First of all, I am an athletic trainer. I am also a physical therapist assistant. I'm a lifelong learner of anything that has to do with human health and human performance. With that being said, it is my job to go through and wade the waters of the World Wide Web that probably are the single source of where you have sought out information about health and performance. So what is it my job is to do? Well, to take the narrative and compartmentalize it into truth, fact, use research and data to back up what it is that will help you and empower you to control your own health and wellness, living a longer life with better quality. So, some of the things that I want to address first are just that about fact and spin. And we need to understand that with the wealth of information that is out there, some of it is just frankly not true, or maybe it's outdated, or just not proven from a research standpoint. And if that's the case, then that's my job to help you understand that. And that's what I'm going to do. The other thing is I need to look at what your current behaviors are. Now, when I say I need to look, I'm not going to peer in. I'm not going to ask you to share, intimate information about what it is that you do and do not do. But what I'm going to ask you to do is to consider this. And I want to be a part of it. I want to help you through some of the challenges that are definitely going to be there for you as a student of this class. So, what are some of those behaviors or challenges that you're currently facing? Well, first of all, it's highly likely that if you're an American, you have a poor diet. Now, this may not be everyone in this class, but it's certainly the majority. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's probably the fact of maybe not having the right resources or education on what to do to have a high quality diet. Number two is a lack of or no exercise. If that's you, then I very much hope that we change that. Now, the truth is, and you're going to hear me say this throughout the course of this entire class, you cannot out exercise bad nutrition. But we know that this class is going to be founded on bedrock of fitness and exercise, as well as nutrition. The number three thing is there's typically a body composition decline. And what does that mean? Well, that just simply means that our body fat has kind of outnumbered our lean muscle mass. And that happens, and it happens very rapidly, especially about the age that you are if you're a traditional college student in this class. The number four thing that we want to look at is disease control and prevention. We're going to focus more on diseases that are occurring in our American society, but we'll look at some global perspectives as well. The idea here is that we can teach you strategies to either help you prevent any future diseases from occurring or even help you manage a disease that you're currently going through. The last thing that we want to look at is participational behaviors. And this is where things are going to get the most awkward for us because when we consider things that we are participating in, we don't always like to share them, or we don't want someone else to tell us we're doing wrong. This could be some type of substance involvement like marijuana or alcohol. It also could be a sexual partner issue. Or it could be one of these things from the top where we talked about diet and exercise. Maybe you're just participating in things like, too much fast food or processed food. And some of you don't even know what processed food is. But a goal of this class is to help remedy that and to help you make better decisions. So, one of the other things that I'd like to do is say this. We're going to start this class and we're going to talk about health problems. If I asked you if you wanted to hear the bad news or the good news first, you would probably say the bad news. Most of us do. I would. But one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to finish by offering you the good news. What are the solutions to these problems? Well, there are solutions out there, and they are proven by research to help you have a higher longevity, but also a higher quality in your life. So, output is our exercise, input is our diet, and better choices are things that we're just going to start doing because we know better. And some of those things are things that mom used to tell us to do, and we kind of thought, maybe later. Well, later is now. Now is the time. You have an option right now to make good decisions for your future. Safe ways to participate in both food and exercise are the solutions to a lot of the problems that America is facing today. Food and exercise is medicine. And with that being said, I hope that you are excited about the directions we're going to go. What do you do now? Well, that's not very complicated. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go right below this video right here, and you're going to click on a link for a pretest. This pretest is not graded, so don't freak out too much when you see a 0 on there. I use this to help me understand who is in this class and who is going to stay in this class. If you take this pretest, then you, by virtue of participation in an academic act, will stay in the class. If you don't take the test, well, then you will be no-showed by the no-show date, and that will happen promptly. So please pay attention to the date that is associated with that pretest that is located down below this video in red font. The other thing is you need to click Start Working, and if you'll look to the left of this video right now, you're going to see that tab in the upper left-hand corner. That's where everything is. You'll click there, and you will see a course calendar. That course calendar is up to date, and it gives you detailed dates as to when things are due. So please pay attention very closely to that and follow along with that. The other thing that you're going to see there are the course learning modules. And in the course learning modules is where all the content for the class will be held. That's where you're going to see the videos that I call vlogs over the content that we're talking about. You're also going to see the quizzes and the assignments that you will need to complete to be successful in this class. There you will also find the midterm and the final. Those are the only 2 exams in the class. So please be very cautious as you proceed through those modules. You want to make sure you're keeping good notes, because that's what will make you successful on that midterm and that final. One last thing that we want to tell you about is there is no textbook for this class. I'm sure some of you already know that. This is to benefit you. This is an open resource class. I will be citing resources from a variant of different resources on the web, but also in other books that I use as well. I'm going to bring in some people, and you're going to see those on many of the vlogs, and I'm going to interview them, and we're going to have conversations so that you can learn from a different point of view on people who are experts in the field. Because what you're going to see is that personal health and wellness is widely distributed across a variant of topics. So one of those is in Module 1, and that's about finance. And I can't wait for you to watch that video. I'm very excited about what you'll learn there. So, one thing you need to know is how to communicate with me. First of all, email is the best way. I'll answer an email far quicker than I'll answer the phone. So please make sure you pick up that computer and click in krepass@carlalbert.edu, or just go right here to this side and you'll see that there is a link that says email. You can email me from right there. It's very easy. Hope everything is great for you. Hope you're doing well. Hope all your classes are going well. I hope to hear from you soon. Let me know if there's anything else that you need. See ya.